What?
Welcome back to fucking Liars Club.
I'm back. You get a plasma
What's your
ball.
favorite Corpse Bride stream?
The fuck?
What?
What?
Corpse Bride.
Isn't that
That's
claymation
my favorite
movie?
scene.
Corpse Bride.
I don't know what the kids are into nowadays.
That's Corpse Bride. You're right. I like when she goes maggots. that was good.
Just shorten the name of the film and you got it. That's what they're into now.
Oh yeah, they're into corpse. I get it. I understand your joke.
Yeah, dude.
What that movie should have been bigger than Nightmare Before Christmas. If it was given the proper run, I could see that an alternate timeline where Corpse Bride was like the big hotness. You know. What's your favorite Corpse Bride scene? Answer honestly.
I never saw it.
What?
When he first goes to like the land of the dead or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's such a
I don't
cool.
think I've ever seen one of those movies by what's his face.
You haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas. You haven't seen
Jimmy
Corpse
Fallon?
Bride. You haven't seen Frankenweenie.
No, definitely not.
Oh,
You haven't seen
Frankenweenie made me
No.
cry. It's
Never saw Coraline.
because the whole bit about Frankenweenie is a dog dying, and that's the whole plot. It's great.
That sounds like a bummer.
I know. I was being facetious.
Oh.
Coraline's good though. It's like scary. Coraline's
Is Coraline scary?
yeah. It's scary in the same way that like or I guess it's thrilling. I don't know. It very much captures palpably the like not the carelessness, the helplessness that you feel in the midst of adults as a child. You know, like it really. I don't know. It's just a very scary movie to me. Can say if
Is
you
it like a series of unfortunate events?
I've never
No.
I've never read that, so I wouldn't know.
No, it is
Man.
not like that.
Those are good books.
I remember the trailer where Jim Carrey says fucking and then the unthinkable happened. I remember that, but that's about all I remember. Well, no,
Series of Unfortunate Events was the first book I saw that had a swear word in it.
really.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the swear word? Fuck, shit,
Well, it wasn't like a bad swear word. It was just like
damn.
the villain character said, "Get in the damn car," and I was like, "Oh,
Ooh,
shit."
nice.
And it was like one of the last pages in the book too.
One of the first like books that I read that I was like, whoa, this is adult fiction. Was the absolutely true Diary of a Part-Time Indian. Do you ever read that book?
No.
I heard of it.
It has been like banned in a lot of places because it's like really like overt and super like in your face about like racism and violence and like sex. From the perspective of like a 16-year-old Native American kid who like gives up his identity for the acceptance of like white people in his area, and he gets like shunned from his community. It is a very real book. I highly recommend it. I think the reason that I remained interested was because it was illustrated like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh my god.
But not like a Diary of the Wimpy Kid. It just like had a bunch of doodles made by the protagonist. It was
Right.
I haven't read it since I was like fucking 12, but it was a good book. I remember. I think.
I think The Outsiders was one of the first books where I was like, "Oh wow, books can be serious business."
Outsiders is great.
What's it
Yeah,
about?
Outsiders is great.
What's it about?
The Outsiders is a book about like a child gang essentially.
Ooh.
Greasers and shit.
Yeah, it's about greasers and
Like,
the main character's name is
whatnot.
Pony Boy.
Like Lord of the Flies style?
Sorta.
Or not Lord of the Flies.
More
Lord of the
death.
Flies. This is okay. There was this one. Okay, so around the height of I think the Divergent fucking Hunger Games, Maze Runners era, there was this one book, and I don't know if it ever got a movie, but it was called like Gone or something, and it was about this small town in like Maine or whatever, on like the coast. And it was like all of the adults in the world just fucking vanished one day. They're just like literally they just fucking poof. They're not there anymore. No cloud of smoke. They're just like they existed for one moment and then they were like gone in the next. And then like the kids like they develop like psychic powers. but only like some of them, and so they're like they get like a hierarchy, and they like start needing to farm their own food, and some of them have to like go to the nuclear power plant so it doesn't melt down, and so they can still like get power, and like it explains like it goes into details about like scenes of like dead babies in cribs that were like left over because like all the parents disappeared, and like really like extremely like vivid violence of like a school bully who like turns into a rock monster. But then there's like a scene where he like walks on like a field, and like there's a bunch of like skin burrowing worms, and so they send him on. Yeah, and they like send him into the field because it's like made of rocks, and they like because they like need to cultivate melons or whatever. And then like it explains how like they like burrow between the rocks, and like he like starts screaming in pain. I don't know. It is just a very intense book series that I was surprised never like got talked about much. Or at least I never heard much about the discourse of it.
I think Catcher in the Rye was another book where I was like, ooh, this is an adult book. It has themes in it.
Yeah, that for me that was Of Mice and Men, the first. Like,
yeah, Of Mice and Men too. Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. That was the Of Mice and Men movie is really good. I remember.
Fuck.
Which one? Shucks. The one with John Malkovich.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name. Is it like Alabama Moon or some bullshit with like... I think I got the title wrong where I'm mixing it up with another book. Like Alabama Moon, where it's like it's this kid who's never been in school, and his like dad raises him in the forest, and like his dad like is on his... The kid's like 10 or whatever, just turns like 13, and his dad like dies in their like weird forest hut, and he has to go out into like the real world in order to survive, but he still wants to live in the forest. And like these cops, like the beginning of the book is his dad's dying, telling him all this stuff. He's like, well, I gotta go get food, goes to a gas station, steals from the gas station. The cops follow him to his little hut and see his dad dead, so they like try to arrest him, and he like fights the cops, like stabs them and like bites one of their ears off and stuff like that.
Oh my god, I think I read that. Cool. Fuck.
And like he goes to juvie, meets these kids, and then they break out of juvie and just end up living in his forest house with him.
Sick.
Might be a Holes.
Yeah, dude, I want to watch Holes again. I don't want to read the books, fucking who has the time, but you know, I want to watch Holes again. That was a fun. I think that like has been acclaimed, and I don't think this is an extremely hot take to say, but I think that is like the best like book to movie adaptation. Like I'm pretty sure most of the lines are like verbatim from the book.
Holes
really...
and Gone Girl are apparently like the two that are like this is 1-to-1 like the best like book to film whatever.
Sick.
I remember as a kid reading Holes before the movie came out, and like I didn't see the movie because I was like, that's not what the characters looked like in my head. Like that was like one of the first instances ever of me going through that.
What did
it was a very weird sensation.
What did Stanley look like in your head that wasn't Shia
I mean,
LaBeouf?
I don't remember, but like I remember saying like these characters don't look like that.
There was it kind of similar to Alabama Moon or whatever the fuck. There was a book that I read that when I was a kid that was like about this is interesting, just like going through like talking about books you vaguely remember. There was one about like it was like kind of like oh my god, what is Jim Carrey stuck in a fucking simulation? He doesn't know Truman Show. Yeah, it was like that, except for it was like these two kids, like a boy and a girl, brother and sister. And they're in like they like grow up in like a pilgrim village, and like you know it's like the year is fucking 1895, and then like they like their parents die and they're running from the police or something, and they end up getting to the edge, and then it turns out like their entire village was just like a fucking museum exhibit, and it's like modern day. And
yeah, the forest or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, something like that. And it was just really interesting because like it showed them like running from the law and like camping out in fucking fucking oh my god, like shopping centers with like beds and stuff. It was really interesting. I don't think I ever finished that book, but it was very interesting.
Comment below. What's your favorite book?
Yeah, what's a book that you remember from your childhood that you don't remember the name of or like major plot beats of, but you still like remember it?
Fuck, it's okay. Talking about all this, it reminds me of another book. We're gonna keep going
go
on
for
this
it.
Vein.
Go for it.
The book, it's like it's mandated. Parents are only allowed to have 2 kids. The third, like any other kid after that they have to kill or like set or like have them grow up and work in like work camps or whatever the fuck and be like workers of the government. And it's about this family who has a 3rd child and they're keeping them locked up in the attic. And
wait, I remember that too. Wait, what is that?
Shit like that. And then like the kid finds out that there's another 3rd child like across like across the way, also like hiding in another like house's attic, and they're communicating through like.
Isn't that a treehouse
code?
It's like a treehouse of horror fucking plot too, where Bart has like an evil twin that's being kept locked in the attic.
Well, that
was probably a reference to that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But just like, I don't know, that really hit me. It became a series. There was also like the medieval weird series where like this kid, it was based in medieval times, where this kid's mom dies and he has to like go and make money for himself and live out whatever, and he finds out like he's like the bastard son of the king, and there's a bunch of other bastard children. There's like these group of knights that are killing all the bastards.
This is book club.
So
I remember
this is Liars Club.
running.
This is Liars Club book club.
I remember as a kid I had to do a book report on Edgar Allan Poe,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember going, this guy's a bummer. Like,
This guy like fucking blows.
This guy's fucked up. Yeah, I recall that. Whenever I was supposed to do book reports, I would just pick out different Goosebumps books, and I think my teachers were like, "That's not like really for your age group. You're in 6th grade now." And I'm like, I just remember like not caring, and I did it anyway.
Yeah, I would always try to find like the funnest looking books that I could do a book report on.
Yeah, good.
It never worked out. I never actually did the book reports. So, like,
Sick. Next time on Liars Club, between today and tomorrow, you better have a book report.
no,
done.
this will be the last episode. This will be the last episode. We're
This
like
will be the
almost
last
at the
episode.
final boss.
What? Wait,
We'll
for
keep
real?
going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
In 4th, I'm gonna keep going the conversation. Like,
All right, sure.
4th grade, I remember my teacher like trying to take books away from me because we had like the reader program where you took tests on books and you get points and rewards based on how many points you had at like the end of the year.
Uh-huh.
And I always got first because like I don't know what it is, but like I can read super fast and retain the information.
Mm-hmm.
In 4th grade, my teacher tried to take away. I was reading The Hobbit and like understanding it and comprehending all the stuff that was happening, and my teacher was like, no, this is too advanced for you, and I'm like, no, like let me do this. And she's like, fine, write a book report. And I did, and she's like, well, it's not fair that you're reading this stuff and the others can't, so like please don't read this in class. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean?
Fucking Fahrenheit 451. You're being cheated out of an education. The real reason is because you're fucking driving the local Domino's out of business because you kept getting so many free pizzas.
It was like shitty stuff like that were the prizes. Yeah, I remember one year they told me, we can't let you have first place because you keep getting it, so let this other kid do it. And I'm like, okay.
Fuck that other kid.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck fucking Jeremy picking his nose in the corner.
I was like, how many points does that kid have? And they're like, oh, he has like 400 something. I'm like, cool, I have over 4,000. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
No kid left behind.
I remember. Did you ever? Okay, so you know, like those like cookie sales where it's like, okay, you have to like sell tubs of cookie dough to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You get prizes.
Yes.
It might have been after your time. But I remember I would only ever sell them to like 2 or 3 people, but then I would like make my parents like buy like the fucking the funnel cakes and like the tubs of cookie dough, and then I would just eat them myself. And they would always make me extremely sick because like they weren't meant to be eaten raw.
It's because it's shitty. It's like shitty school product that they have extra.
Oh
and they're
yeah.
like, okay, if we sell it, we can do whatever. I never did that shit. I remember like always happening at my school, but I always was just like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to do this, and my teachers would get mad at me.
I remember
for like throwing away the paper and shit.
I did it, and I got a little goo ball. I got a little goo ball that was like a ball that was full of fluid and had fishnets around it, and I would squeeze it and little bubbles would pop out, and it was great. And it popped it, and then it broke, and then I never had it
Ready
again.
to feel my grip?
You feel my grip? Oh,
I got felt.
You got gripped. How does the grip feel, idiot?
It's like a Mega Man boss where you have to fight all the last remaining whatever.
Yeah, so it's like you're running around fighting Eggman, and then you get like teleported to other bosses who are like super powered.
More like Lame Man. I'm fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Knuckles the Echidna is what
Fucking Sonic.
I'm fucking Idris Elba. I'm playing Knuckles the Hedgehog. Coming this season. What's your favorite?
That's like a good cast.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited. Do we know who's playing Tails? There wasn't much fanfare about that.
We do know who's playing Tails. They were in the spoilers for the ending of Sonic 1, but yeah, he comes up at the post-credit scene.
Isn't it just like the current voice actor for Tails?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna look it up. We have a whole lexicon of knowledge in front of us.
Sure. I love knowledge and learning, dude. I should like read more books, probably. I don't remember
It sucks.
I don't remember the last time I read a book.
If it's not a 12-minute video essay, then I don't even fucking bother.
Yeah, no, like, audiobooks exist for a reason. No, I do remember the last time I read a book. I read a lot of books for school, but I don't know when the last time I read a book for me was, you know?
I think we talked about the last book we read on an episode of Liars for Hire.
Do you remember?
Mine was a book about circuit bending.
That's right, yeah. Mine was some fucking anthropology book. It was the lore and language of school children, which I wouldn't shut the fuck up about for like 4 months.
You recently got that book about the made-up civilization, right?
Oh yeah, the fucking linguini, fucking some bullshit. I don't know. There's. I also bought that book because there was a fucking essay about it and it looked interesting. But apparently, that's like a rare book. It's not really a book you can read though. It's only a book you can look at because it's in a language that was designed. It is a constructed language. Well, now you have Tails and Ray.
Yeah, straight up, it's still like the current fucking voice of Tails that's still Tails in the Sonic movie.
Ah,
yeah. Why didn't they get fucking what's his face? The Roger.
Why didn't they get Michael Cera?
I don't know.
Eggman, you idiot! That's our Phantom Ruby.
Well, Eggman, looks like you've been cracked. The book is in a language that is untranslatable, and this is the king of the world. Hello, King Bot.
That's the Titanic monarch.
That's the Titanic fan. The Titanic.
And if we got all of the Chaos Emeralds, we would have been able to fight him.
What the fuck? That's such a
game.
This is such a fucking flaccid ending. What the hell?
We beat the game.
Well, that's why I was trying to get the Chaos Emeralds early because that's the only place where I know where to get them.
This is the end of Sonic Mania on Liars Club, dude.
This is the end, yeah.
What the fuck? This is
Comment below if you want the real ending.
No, don't.
I could try to get the. You want to play again? We can just play again.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't think I do. I think I've seen everything that I want to see out of this stupid little game. I'm fucking.
You didn't see the final boss.
Oh, let's put it up on screen.
And we're back! Whoa, holy moly! Eggman is dead! Remember this ending? Eggman's go.
He's throwing his little fucking tantrum in the Chaos Emerald.
What's happening to the Phantom Ruby this time?
It's being taken
we gotta get out of here!
Oh,
the
shucks.
Booby. Eggman, help!
Phantom Booby!
Eggman, help!
Eggman, help! No, we're out of here, dude.
The infrastructure, no! Think of the property, fuck!
Check this shit out.
Dude, it's credits world. Cool, great ending.
We did it, we got the real ending.
Good work, everybody.
We got the true end. Oh.
Oh no! Oh, look at Tails. All right, it was worth it.
All worth it.
Everybody gets to share a little ice cream. Pa-ching!
Fuck off, Ray. This isn't about you.
Ah!
You're too cool.
You're too
Way
cool.
past cool.
Hey man.
Wait. Is that it?
Nope.
That's the real ending.
Wait. No, there's like a final boss. There's like a secret final boss, I'm sure.
Well, not in Encore mode, in Mania mode. We didn't play Mania mode.
Are you fucking serious?
Here, we can play Mania mode if you want to.
I'm ending my recording. I'm ending my recording right now.
Thanks for watching Sonic Mania, everybody!
You make me so fucking angry. Fuck you.